Welcome back to center court for our final day of coverage here on Championship Sunday at the APP St. Louis Open, presented by Head Pickleball here at the Missouri Pickleball Club. Lauren McLaughlin and Dominic Catalano.
We're here.
It's always bittersweet on the last day. Like, it's so exciting, but it's done now. We have our number 1 and 2 seeds facing off here in our first gold medal match of Championship Sunday. The number 1 seed, Zane Navratil. He takes on the number 2 seed, J.W. Johnson. As I mentioned earlier, this is a double elimination format. Navratil came through the winner bracket, so he is sitting pretty here. 26 years old, currently still in Brookfield, Wisconsin, but shortly moving to Austin, Texas. He is the number 1 ranked single players by World Pickleball Rankings. He played all 4 years of tennis at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, where he got a degree in accounting, was going to be a CPA, got that certification, and then decided, never mind, pro pickleball is what I'm going to do. So we're glad to have him here in our gold medal match. He takes on, again, J.W. Johnson, 19 years old, currently the number 4 ranked singles player in the world by the World Pickleball Rankings. Originally from Kansas, now lives in the Delray Beach, Florida area. Spent his high school years at a tennis academy in Florida, some of which was online due to COVID. But he is the youngest top 3 singles player in the world, again at 19. So you mentioned earlier, Dom, we've seen these two face off quite a few times now,
Yeah.
but the most exciting part is truly either could win each time they face off.
It looked like, and not saying this in a way like he's going down or anything, but there was a time about 6 months ago it looked like J.W. Johnson was unbeatable.
Correct.
Right? He had just turned that corner, but then Zane is playing extremely well right now. Zane got him last time, and so now it's okay. You know, it's going back and forth. But there was a time where it looked like J.W. Johnson, like that TOC to like up to like 5-6 months ago.
They had a big span of time where he was always coming out on top when he faced Navratil. But Navratil definitely, you know, he's found a little secret sauce here.
Yeah.
And this first gold medal match of Championship Sunday brought to you by Head Pickleball. J.W. Johnson will start serving on the near end, Navratil on the far end. Again, 2 out of 3 here. If Navratil wins the 2 out of 3, he's our gold medalist. If Johnson comes out on top, we'll play a tiebreaker match to 15. Strong start for Navratil, who, again, Navratil has been here at the Missouri Pickleball Club since about 8:30 this morning. He's spent a lot of time warming up, getting ready.
That's good finish right there from Johnson as he shortens the court, gets Navratil in that corner. Navratil tries to speed up down the line. Johnson having none of that.
Tom Whitson is our USA Pickleball certified referee for this match, backed up by Don Stanek at number 2. Navratil.
Championship Sunday, Lauren, I'm taking those all day long.
Oh yeah, there's no sorries on Championship Sunday. Did get a little hand sorry from Navratil, but oh, did he get it?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you could see Navratil's face. He was,
he
was surprised himself.
Good work by him.
Wow,
Good work.
Just caught that outside edge. See the in sign there from Johnson.
Good camera work early from the cameramen.
Oh, yeah.
Catching Navratil's expression.
I love it. Justin Dickerson and Matthew Pace. Always love having them at tournaments. They do such a great job. And just super fun guys.
So that's a good example right there of what Navratil needs to do. He needs to really go down the lines. He's got to go within a foot of the sidelines to get that out of the reach of J.W. Johnson like he did. a point ago. He is out to a 4-1 lead here in game number 1.
These two, generally I feel like not too often do they only go to 2 games. When these two face off, a lot of times you'll see a game 3 just because they are so closely matched.
Yeah, you will see that, like you said, Lauren. You'll see them go to 3 a lot because, again, the matchup is so, it is even, right? You say like 50%, 60-40, depending on who's playing well at what time. A rare miss right there on a big forehand from Johnson.
Yeah, just kind of really that ball. A ghost moved that ball at the last second. He was ready to hit it.
Timeout here from J.W. Johnson. He just seems a little off right now.
Yep.
Not a good start for the youngster.
He can't, and there's certain players that we talk about being a bit of a slow starter. Some of the top players in the world sometimes are in that conversation of being a slow starter. What exactly does that mean when we say that a player is a slow starter?
Well, again, too, you're looking at this way for Championship Sunday. Whenever you're getting on court right now, nobody's more warm than anybody unless your warm-up was harder or you got here earlier, because no one's played a match today. So in that aspect, you know, it all depends on that usually during a tournament, because a lot of times, well, you'll have a team that they had a bye, well, they didn't. They've played a match already. They're fresh. You know, you got all those kind of factors. But on Championship Sunday, there is no factors. You're both coming in, not played a match yet today. But Navratil starting off fast here.
Like we mentioned, he was here earlier.
Yes.
He has warmed up longer, perhaps harder. I saw him rocking some singles with Andrea Koop, who we'll see later today on Championship Sunday. Oh.
He got there. I mean,
he absolutely got there. I didn't think it was possible. Look at the backspin on this shot. It comes back to the other side of the net.
absolutely incredible get by Johnson.
He just got on his horse for that.
That's a nice ball right there. And again, staying within himself here. Watch him hit this. He does not really rip this as hard as he can. He puts some shape on that and keeps that inside the line. Great job by Johnson.
Oh, he tries it again. I mean, it didn't go well for him the first time.
Well, so much for that. As soon as we talk about a slow start for JW, what's he need to?
I mean, it was.
Okay, it was 6-1. Now it's 6-5. All of a sudden, he woke up.
Usually happens when we see him play. If he, it's a bit of a period in the beginning of the match where he's got to settle in.
6-5.
Good hands battle won by Zane Navratil up at the net. Again, the extreme reach of both of these players. They cover so much ground.
Oh, it's too good. That two-handed backhand from Navratil down that sideline. We talk about, you know, some players' favorite shots are ones that are just pulled out of that bag of tricks often, and that is one of Navratil's for sure. Good spot there from Johnson.
Not a bad idea there from Navratil, but he's getting that completely on the run. It's hard to keep that in if he doesn't take something off it.
5-8. Point. 2. Point.
Too good.
Yeah, it gets Navratil guessing one side. Glitch in the system.
Oh, first really exchange we've seen at the net between these two. I suspect we'll see some more coming up, though. Both of these players very good at the cat and mouse at the net.
8-7.
Nice job again, Johnson. Loves to reach in, take that ball out of the air. Eliminates Navratil from being able to completely set up and get ready for the next shot.
7-8.
Nice spot there from Navratil. A little long on that return. Nice drop from Navratil. Oh my, it was going super out. Don't you think that was going out?
Let's see, we'll have a better angle here. Oh yeah. Navratil flailing everything to get that last one.
Side out.
Oh, wow.
Two great shots from Navratil. Slice backhand from Johnson. He's able to do something with it.
10-7.
We have our first game point here of Championship Sunday in game 1. And he's gonna get it done with another serve return long. So Johnson does come back a little, makes it interesting, but Navratil able to hold on to that lead and close it out here in game 1. We'll take a short break. Game number 2 here in our men's pro singles gold medal match on Championship Sunday. Right after this.
Game 2 coming up in about a minute.
Game number 1 in the books here in our first gold medal match of Championship Sunday, our men's pro singles. Zane Navratil coming out on top, 11-7 over J.W. Johnson.
Game 2. Time in.
Game number 2, Navratil will start serving on the near end. If Navratil can capture this second or third game, he'll be our gold medalist.
That's a great hit from Navratil. He was all the way back behind the baseline, able to get to that ball right there.
And look how much movement Navratil had during that rally versus J.W. Johnson.
0-0.
Two sides of a coin right here. I mean, Navratil knows once he commits to that, there's no going back. It's got to be a winner or he's in trouble.
1-0.
Nice job. If Johnson lets that ball bounce, Navratil's back in position. Watch him take this ball here, out of the air, and Navratil's just a half step behind, but that's because he takes it out of the air.
Yeah, we talk about that till we're blue in the face in singles. So important. If you can get the ball out of the air, cuts down your opponent being able to set up for that next one. It's going wide, so Johnson looking to extend his 2-point lead. Navratil looking like Johnson might try an ATP, but he tries to go hard cross court instead. Sends it outside the court. Oh, what a pickup from Navratil. Oh, if Navratil had stayed in that, he would have had a chance at it. But again, he can't possibly know that Johnson's about to clip the net. So he thought that was going to be an easy winner into the open court, which it would have been.
That's just a big finish right there on the forehand side from Johnson. He missed a couple of those in game one.
Navratil is the one that needs to get going here in game two.
So he's there. Biggest issue is trying to hit that too hard. He got there because the ball's off the tape. There's there plenty of time. Just needs to drop that back over cross court.
Surprised Navratil didn't go a little bit harder right at Johnson after he eked that ball over. I thought for sure he was going to go for a body shot. Ooh, Johnson.
Timeout here from Navratil.
Yeah.
1 minute, 5-0.
All of a sudden, J.W. Johnson cruising in game number two, up 5-0. At this pace, we are on our way to a third game.
As we often see. So when these two faced off on Thursday, I'm like, oh, what day is it again? How long have we been here? Where are we?
When they faced off on February 26th.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Navratil came out on top. As we mentioned, these two faced off in the winner bracket final, dropping Johnson back into the bronze medal match, where he had to face good friend Dylan Frazier. Was able to get the job done there. But Navratil, in that previous matchup, went to 3, like they so often do. Navratil came out on top 6-11, 11-8, 11-9. So very close games each time. For the most part, neither of these two are able to just run away with it against the other. But we'll see if the pattern holds true.
So, yeah, he's going right at Navratil right there, but he clips the post, and ball goes sideways.
I think because it hit the post, it was a dead ball. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, it's dead at that point.
If it had hit the net and fell over, it could have hit Navratil possibly,
Yeah.
but once it hits that post, it's immediately dead.
5-0.
And what you're seeing right now too from J.W. Johnson is his serves are a bit deeper. So he's putting a little more pressure with the serve on Navratil.
6-0.
Quick little pull from a low position for J.W. Johnson. He is moving along in game number 2. Totally different player here from game 1 to game 2.
7-0. Right out.
Navratil still looking to get on the board here. Johnson has the same amount of points he got in game 1.
0-7.
However, Navratil has 0.
Right out.
Nice cut backhand there.
It seems like Navratil's just leaving some of these shots up just a little too high.
7-0. Point. 8-0.
Oh, there it is. That's that one where when that ball's up, he will spin that pedal, rotate that pedal in his hand, flatten that out almost like a frying pan. Just slaps that down.
0-8. Right out.
Great return again from Johnson. He is just not giving Navratil anything to work with.
I mean, it's a totally different player from game 1. We saw him come back in game 1, and now he's using that momentum in game 2.
It's tough. Navratil needs all the breaks he can get to go his way, and right now none of them are.
Timeout server, 1 minute. Scores 8-0.
All right, we're gonna have a timeout here from Navratil. I think he has, does he have 3 Franklin paddles next to him?
Yes, he does.
Just in case. Just in case. All blue. It's so funny. I see a lot of players talk about, oh, how many paddles do you have? How many do you have in your rotation? And the pro players, like, I swear they bring like 3 to 7 paddles to every tournament.
I would always bring about, if I'm going to a tournament for a weekend, I'll bring about probably 5 or 6.
So what's the thought process behind having that many?
So when you're playing, all right, and you're in the middle of a match and your grip may go and it gets real like sweaty and whatnot, you don't have time in that minute to re-grip your paddle.
Yep.
So just another paddle. Then after your match, you can go back to your tent or wherever you go. Then you can re-grip them. But during the match, when especially when you're outside, it's hot,
Sure.
you're sweating, you know, that grip can get real wet, real slippery. And so instead of, we don't have enough time to re-grip, so you just switch paddles.
And I mean, there's the occasional paddle that will break.
Right.
Either just to, you know, having been used for a long time, or a very frustrated player. Who's to say? Good spot there from Johnson. A lot of backspin keeps that away from Navratil, who's almost there, but
So
can't quite get under it.
he went under the net. Just, no pun intended, grooving is J.W. Johnson with his grooving paddle.
Did you do a grooving pun?
Totally. I know, that's more your line. I stole it from you.
That's true. I feel like I like my puns to be slightly less cheesy, but I'll take it. I appreciate it.
You can appreciate a good pun.
I sure can.
As Navratil and Johnson trade side outs here. 9-1 lead for Johnson.
9-1.
I mean, you can just tell from the trajectory of that shot from Johnson, it was going to be dropping just over that net. Really hard for Navratil to try and take that out of the air in a correct way. Game point here for Johnson. As you mentioned, it seems inevitable at this point. We're going to be seeing a game 3 here in our first gold medal match. And we will indeed with that net cord from J.W. Johnson. If I was a betting woman, I'm pretty sure I would have bet this went to 3. So fake money. We'll take a short break here on center court. Game number 3 in our men's pro singles gold medal match coming up right after this. Zane Navratil got a little bit of a wake-up call in game number 2 here in our men's pro singles gold medal match, as Johnson had awoken the sleeping beast, as it were. And we're starting off game 3 here. J.W. Johnson in the green on the near end, Navratil in the black. If Navratil wins this 3rd game, he's the gold medalist. If Johnson wins, we will have to play a tiebreaker match to 15. If you're Navratil here coming into his 3rd game, what needs to happen?
He needs to put pressure on JW. He can't, like the passiveness, can't have that with JW. Just misses the around the post. And again, he's got to put the pressure on Johnson, force something to happen. Almost gets that back.
Yep. Johnson almost getting his ATP as well. Yeah, Navratil was just so crisp and clean in that 1st game. And again, Johnson seemed a little slow to get into the action. But Navratil almost, like we mentioned, has gotten knocked off his axis just a little bit here. Seems to be pressing a little bit.
That's a good job of controlling the kitchen line by Zane Navratil. If he can do that, keep Johnson back at the baseline and have him continuously try and drive. And I believe in my heart that that is the right shot, but that's just a tough shot because Johnson's putting so much pressure on it. If Navratil can get that over and dip that in, it forces a tough shot from Johnson because it's closer to the net. It's the right shot, it's just very difficult.
Wow, gets that back corner. And again, Johnson just out to a quick and strong start here.
Michelle Esquivel sitting right next to me right now, warming up her wrists, getting ready to go. And her gold medal match coming up next after the boys.
Takes on Paris Todd. Oh, good effort from Navratil. Again, yeah, Navratil just, you know, you watch some matches and one player seems to be really on the offense and one on the defense occasionally. And right now, Navratil seems to be on the defensive. Like the way he's playing is on the defense. And again, beautiful little Johnson smiling. He's like, all right. But yeah, Navratil, like you mentioned, just needs to get back in control a little here. Wow. Oh no, ceiling, that's tough. Good get from Navratil. Yeah, I think the word is he's playing very reactionary to what Johnson is throwing at him.
I mean, it's tough when Johnson's hitting balls right down the line. He's dotting the line. It's tough for Navratil to get any kind of rhythm when that's happening.
We'll switch ends at 6 here in this third game.
Navratil's just got so much spin on that ball. That ball, as it hits, it's coming back towards the net, just out of the reach of Johnson.
Okay, all right.
A little off balance, Johnson. You usually don't see a lot of that.
He's so steady normally.
Yeah.
Really good balance.
1-5.
Navratil's like right on the cusp of getting back in here and like taking control, but net cord there doesn't go his way. That was too good. So Johnson gets that 6th point, triggers the end change here in the tiebreaker third game. Reminder, if Johnson does win this, we will have a tiebreaker match to 15 to play, as Navratil is the one who came out on top in the winner bracket final directly into the gold medal match.
What is he doing over there?
What is that? Is he
He's trying to get, oh, I got it. Got the cap off.
He was so careful with it. He was being so gentle.
Tough.
It's a tough. So again, Johnson's got to be feeling good, feeling loose. Everything has really been going his way since, sort of partway through game 1, fully in game 2, and continuing here in game 3. So really, Navratil, the one that needs to make something happen. Ron Ponder looking on. One of the longer rallies we've seen in this match.
7-1. Point.
We talk some about coaching in pickleball, and that you know, you see some players, they have coaches, they have people that are giving them advice, especially in singles. You don't have a partner to talk to. You don't have someone else with eyes. So I think even in singles, more so than doubles, the importance of a coach would be so nice, because then you have someone on the outside looking in. Sometimes you're in the middle of it and you just don't see it. You can't figure out what to do. So if Navratil has a coach, what are you telling him?
It's the momentum thing right now, right? So he does have the game to 15 in his back pocket right now, right? So it's right now he takes a timeout down 9-1. Let's gain some momentum. Let's get some positive points under our belt so that down the road, if we do have to go to that game to 15, that we can have some momentum going into that. So now it's about the momentum and what Navratil can do to find a rhythm. And that whole point, for the most part, Navratil was in control. But then all of a sudden, J.W. Johnson flips the script, and he's 1 point away from forcing the game to 15.
This will be a match point in the 2 out of 3 for J.W. Johnson. Oh, some really nice hands from Navratil.
What a point to end it here. Hopping everywhere.
Yeah, little springs in his step, but J.W. Johnson has completed the first dip of the double dip. Can he make it 2? We will have up to 10 minutes for our players. We'll see how long they have to take. We will take a short break here. The tiebreaker match to 15 in our men's pro singles gold medal match is coming up right after this.
The 7-man with 150.
All right, so our players actually coming back a little early here. So we're getting ready to go. Again, this is 1 match to 15. We'll switch ends at 8. Johnson took the 2 out of 3 portion after Navratil won game 1. Navratil in the white on the near end, Johnson in the green on the far end.
Just continuing his ways right here in this game to 15. But we've seen crazier things. People getting blown out in the 2 out of 3 and then coming back and dominating in the game to 15. Totally new match, but Johnson continuing to roll here up 2-0 in game number 4, technically, to 15. J.W. Johnson. And Navratil full extension. By Johnson controlling the Navratil serve. Yeah, that's a good angle right there from Navratil. Backhand cut. Nice, right there by Zane Navratil, coming forward on that front foot. Navratil serve in full effect right now.
Yeah, he really needs to get some momentum rolling here. Oh, that was another beautiful drop. That is exactly what Navratil has needed here. To see him go hard right at Johnson. Instead, he tries to just drop that in and leaves it a little too high. And you can tell by the body language, Navratil knows it.
Navratil doing a good job. Hasn't given up points in the last 4 or 5 serves for Johnson, and he's answered every time. Got a little rhythm here, up 4-2 here in the game to 15.
Now the switch ends at 8.
That's a good lead from Navratil. He could have easily played that ball, but he decides to let that go. Ball goes out. It's a 3-point lead.
It's tough. He didn't have the ATP opportunity, but Navratil's got to be feeling much better about how this is going.
Yeah, nice job by Navratil again up at the kitchen line, controlling that point from the beginning, taking that last ball out of the air. Zane Navratil.
Unbelievable.
Sideline to sideline here.
He's in the banners. And that dropped right in that back corner. Oh,
tried it again.
Yep, tried for a similar situation. Navratil stares down that sideline. Yeah, that's a tough call. Very close. Navratil asking JW if he saw that call. He's just, I think Navratil thought it was out. Looking at the replay, it's very close. But again, both these players, really great line callers.
That's a good backhand there from Navratil. Keeps this ball nice and low down the line. That drop a little high.
Yeah, Navratil kind of gets frozen.
Yeah, it's tough. You get that ball that high like that, you don't know which way to go. You're almost guessing. Oh, wow. Navratil, I don't even think he was expecting that ball to come back over. It does. Johnson able to get to it. And the difference maker right now in this game to 15-2 is Navratil's got a little more on his serve this game. And so he's got a little bit more jump. It's causing some issues for Johnson.
Navratil fired up. Great effort, great rally. And he clearly, during that time to himself, before coming into this match to 15, had a good talking with himself. Looks like he really got his head back on, in control here. Again, brand new match. That 2 out of 3 doesn't matter. Whatever happened stays there.
Right, exactly. We've seen it numerous times before where that happens. You know, Zane takes game 1 in the 2 out of 3. Then it's all Johnson, 11-1, 11-1. And just when you think, okay, Navratil's down and out, this is a whole new match. You have to think that way. And Navratil has done a good job of compartmentalizing game 1, putting it on its own, and now taking this game to 15 and making it its own.
Absolutely, and he gets the end change, up 8-3. This gold medal match brought to you by Head Pickleball. Tom Whitson calls us back in from the end change, and Navratil extends his lead.
Again, another great attack by Navratil, coming and moving forward.
Great return there from Johnson on the loft serve from Navratil, mixing it up a little.
3-9.
Oh, it's a good start to the roll Johnson needs to get himself on.
4-9.
Oh, too good. That's that taking it out of the air.
Right, exactly, Lauren, and that's what he does so well. When he can get moving forward, watch him just punches this ball, takes it out of the air. He lets that bounce. He allows Navratil to set up. He doesn't do it right there. Great job by Johnson.
Side out.
Again, big serve from Navratil.
The coach inside Zane Navratil's head told him to start going for his serve a little more. He has.
And tries to mix it up a little. Ooh.
Well, he went fakey with the forehand.
Yep.
Looked like he was going to go inside out, and he flips back flat.
7-5. Point. Timeout.
Gonna have a timeout from Johnson as, what is that, the 3rd point on the serve?
I
Maybe
think it's
4?
probably 4 or 5, I think. And Johnson not even going to get a drink of water. I mean, arms folded behind the baseline. Literally just thoughts to himself of what he needs to do here. As you can see there, just pacing back and forth. But needs to let it go. You have to let it go. Pickleball is such a humbling sport. You just won 11-1, 11-1 in games 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel like you're cruising, and then all of a sudden it's a different Zane Navratil.
And again, momentum, it's the name of the game here in pickleball. Momentum within games, within matches, you know, within the day, wildly swing back and forth. That's what makes these matches so exciting, especially between these two. You do not know who's going to come out on top when these two face off.
Nice job. And that's much better right there from J.W. Johnson. He took control of the kitchen line, used his size, and gets the side out.
5-12.
ball that Johnson normally would have taken out of the air right here, but didn't quite get moving, and again, lets it drop, has a lot of options to work with.
So Johnson gets there in plenty of time. He tries to bring that back across his body. It's a tough shot when that ball's going so fast. You have to get that ball out in front of you to get it across your body. It's a tough shot.
Oh, little good effort from Navratil. Nice construction during that rally.
6-12.
Navratil up at the kitchen line in control right here. Watch him nice and easy. Doesn't get a big swing on this, but a controlled forehand volley exactly where he wants it.
Yeah, no backswing really at all. Right next to his body, and then just the follow through. A lot of times that's what gets players in trouble, is too much swing.
Mistake number 6 on the serve.
And Navratil within 2 points of a gold medal.
Nice angle.
Unbelievable.
A lot closer than Johnson wanted right there.
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
But a big thumbs up from Navratil. Well, I mean, I was literally just thinking, we saw what happened in game 2 that last time. Johnson isn't somebody that you expect to just take this line down. He has all the shots. He gets a little hot right now, and this is a whole different situation.
Right, and here it is. Now, if I'm Navratil, maybe now, or if he gets one more, I'm calling it.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. Ooh, that was right on that baseline.
No, I did not. I was watching here.
Johnson wants to possibly call this one out.
Very close.
Very close. We have seen Johnson be very generous with his line calls in the past. Oh, it's good. That's tough. I mean, Johnson knows Navratil has all of the options on the table with that next shot.
Gold medal point here.
14-9.
And that will be a gold medal for Zane Navratil. A big congrats to him.
After a hard-fought battle.
And also a big congrats to J.W. Johnson. He's our silver medalist here today at the ABP St. Louis Open. We head to the Franklin studio to talk to both of our competitors. And then our women's pro singles gold medal match, Michelle Esquivel takes on Paris Todd right after this.
Well done, Mr. Johnson.
Welcome back to the St. Louis Open. I am here with J.W. Johnson, our silver medalist. First, congratulations for making it here today, J.W. You took that 2 out of 3. It looked like a slow start in game 1, then you won game 2 and 3 pretty handily. What were you thinking after you won those 2 games going into the game to 15?
I mean, I knew it was going to be more tough. He was going to fight harder, which he did. He was going to make a lot more balls, start reading patterns a little bit more, and eventually he did, and he did very well.
Now, it looked like he went for his serve a little more in that game to 15-2. He had a couple unforced errors on it. He didn't have many in the 2 out of 3. Was it something you saw too?
Yeah, I noticed that at the end. His serves were bigger, obviously. That way, got shorter returns, and then he could pass a lot better, and he did very well with that.
All right, well, JW, congratulations on your silver medal. I'll let you go. You got mixed doubles coming up in a couple hours, so congratulations, buddy. All right, I'm going to bring in Zane Navratil now. Zane? Zane's coming on over.
What could be more important than me texting my girlfriend or my mom on Mother's Day, Dominic?
Absolutely nothing, Zane. Absolutely nothing. So there's the shout out to mom, right?
Yeah.
First and foremost, Zane, congratulations. A tough match. First, the 2 out of 3, you win game 1, 11-7. Then JW kind of turns it on, 11-1, 11-1 in that 2 out of 3. What did you say to yourself after that 2 out of 3 before the game to 15?
Play better.
Plain and simple.
So J-Dub turned it on. I turned it off. I really felt like I didn't make very many balls in those next 2 out of 3, and singles just like that. It's really a game of runs, and so I knew that, like, I mean, I've played matches that have been 11-1, 1-11, 11-1. I just know that that's how singles goes. It's a game of runs, much more so than doubles, and just needed to turn it on at the beginning of the game to 15, and who knows whether or not that happens. I mean, it very well could have been another 15-3 for JW. Could have been, who knows. So.
And it seemed like you turned the serve up a little bit too in that game to 15 and went for it a little more. I told you off camera, we counted 7 unforced errors that you caused, almost half those points. Was it something you wanted to do and implement in that game to 15?
For sure. If the other stuff's not working, might as well serve hard, I guess.
Hey, if everything else isn't working, get that serve going, right? Yeah. All right.
Send it when in doubt.
All right, well, congratulations, Zane. We're going to bring in Ken Herman. Ken Herman presenting the APP Pickleball St. Louis Open Trophy to Zane Navratil.
Zane, on behalf of APP, you look terrific all weekend long here. You played really inspiring pickleball. Congratulations. We're all so proud of you.
All right, congratulations, Zane.
Thank you very much, Ken. Thanks, Dom, and thanks for another awesome APP Tour event. I love playing these tournaments, and I love supporting the game and what everything that you guys are doing. So thanks for having us here, and St. Louis is awesome. Enjoying it a lot. So we'll be back at 1 p.m. Set your calendar.
All right, congratulations, Zane. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, women's pro singles final here at the St. Louis Open. Don't go anywhere.